is Rick Scarlato versus Bucky Souvanthong. Looks like Rick has won the flip and he will be breaking.
Gonna be an exciting match for sure.
Yes.
I just got to give a shout out to whoever put Bucky's name on the back of his shirt. Like, they did a really good job. It goes from shoulder to shoulder.
And his shoulders aren't that wide either.
No.
They didn't.
So here we go.
So who do you like in this match, Dylan?
Bucky's probably the slight favorite.
Why did the color just change?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
Camera probably unfocused.
No, it seems pretty focused. But honestly, the color's closer to correct. The table's green now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have no idea what did that.
All right.
It went more HD.
Honestly, it seems like it did. All right. So Rick to break. He's been practicing this break pretty much for the last 2 days. Ooh, he lets the cue ball get away from him a little bit. Makes 3 balls on the break. Does have a shot on the 1. No.
Not an easy shot on the 1.
Not an easy shot, and it's not easy position to get on the 5. So I don't see an easy save here unless you're gonna. Oh yay! I win.
So you took one of my numbers, damn it.
I'm gonna go collect my money.
Josh has won one of the 50-50 drawings that we do here.
So Dave, I don't see any pride in making this 1 ball.
No.
I mean, he can make the 1, but how do you get to the 5?
No, but I also don't see a great save either.
I mean, he could overcut the 1 and come 2 rails under the 8. Back down table. Put the 1 on the top rail.
Yeah.
But that's also a difficult shot from where he's at because he's got a whole table to work with. So we'll see what he elects to do here.
Yes.
So he overcut the 1, but he went the other way. And he's got a handy roll off the 9, but he didn't hide him. So Bucky's going to have an open look here at the 1.
Yeah, but again, not much of a shot. Just an open
not really.
look.
That's why 9 ball is so interesting. The safety battles that come out of it is so fun to watch.
Yeah, agreed.
I think he's going to look to go 2 or 3 rails under the 6 here. No, he caught the 1 pretty full, but I think he's going to leave a shot. I think he's left Rick a window here.
Yes, he has.
I don't want to hurt your hand or your entire body when you fall over.
Hey, you have some experience in that.
While falling over. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the hand.
No, falling over. The idiot that pulled your chair out from under you a couple weeks ago.
Which I showed great restraint.
You absolutely did.
Right after I ripped his cigarette out of his mouth and threw it away and told him to go inside like I was an angry parent. Oh, I can laugh about it now, but when it happened, oh.
Yeah, you weren't very happy.
I'm pretty sure no one's seen me as mad as I was right then and there.
That was a good shot by Rick to spin that ball in and get on the 5.
Yeah. Now I try and spin this one as well because you're going to run into the 9.
Actually, he's probably going to miss the 9 here.
Well, I'm trying to draw in to spin to hit it. I know you're a better player. You're probably going to say, no, just put a little bit of right on this ball. You can come straight back up table. Don't risk it. You got to risk it to get the biscuit sometimes.
Yeah, he'll probably hit this with inside. He could draw to make the 9 too.
I am.
That's
Yeah.
what he's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's still gotten shape on the 6 out of it, so. I mean, it
Yeah.
could have been better shape, but it's still not bad.
He'll put inside on this for sure. Come straight up the middle of the table.
Ooh, nice shot.
Yep. Now he should go 2 rails for the 8 and a side. Make sure to get above the 8 so he could just roll straight down for the 9. So
I was
going
waiting
to
to see how long it would take you to move that.
going
Because
to
I actually moved it out of his way to put it in your way.
going too far here is good.
Yeah, you definitely want to be further than
And
you
he
don't
doesn't
want to be short.
straight.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be straight. I think he is a little short here.
Yeah, he's definitely short. He's gonna try to put inside on this. Should get him over right where the second diamond is. Yep. Well, I shot on the 9 nevertheless.
And it's definitely a shot that if you asked him if he would want to shoot this for the money, he's going to say all day.
Yeah, could be worse, could be better.
Yes.
That's the way I think about it.
But it's definitely one that he expects to make all the time.
Yep. Well, these top caliber players, they expect to make mostly everything.
Yeah.
They step up to the table too, so.
And it doesn't got to be top caliber. I mean, even I expect to make everything. Nice shot.
That's a good
All right.
shot.
Nice.
So Rick will take the lead, 1-0 over Bucky. Keeps his break, so now Bucky will have to try and do the same. So how's everyone's day been so far?
I've only played one match. I won. I saw you win. Have you played again?
No.
No. So all of us have won the last match we played.
Pattern.
I laughed at Rick because Loy was trying to remember the pattern during his, and I was like, if me, you, Rick, well, since he was here, I said, if me, you, Dave, or Loy mess up this pattern, there's a problem. I mean, y'all came up with it, and we look at it all day.
Yeah.
So.
See, I still think you should have to rack exactly the way I drew the pattern, including having gaps in the
gaps,
balls that I accidentally left when I was drawing the pattern.
Well, the thing is, in where the gaps are would actually help.
He's
You
actually still got the pattern wrong. He's got the 4 and the 3 and the 6 and the 5 flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's made the wing ball, and it looks like he's going to have a shot on the 1. A very nice shot on the 1.
Yeah.
He can come 2 rails here, be right in line with the 2.
He paid me in ones.
Only 5 of them.
You're lucky. They could have been all 1s.
Honestly, I would not have minded that at all.
So you should just draw straight back here to get on the 3. Make sure he gets nice angle to go off the rail to the 5. Oh, he didn't want to do it over. He didn't want to
Way
do it
too
that
much.
Yeah.
He could still make the 3, but now he's got to play short side on the 5. Make the 5 where the cue ball is. Still expect Bucky to get this.
Oh yeah, and get good shape.
Yep, there it is.
Hit it good.
Great shot there.
Ooh,
Oh, if it stops.
Oh.
That overrolled a couple feet that I didn't think was there.
All right.
He can
Well,
still see it.
well, before Bucky bent down, well, got here.
No,
That's hard.
no, he can't see it.
That he
I'm
can see
looking
the very edge of it. He might be able to cut it all the way up, or at least play safe and get back behind.
Well, he went right down on it, so I expect he can make it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh,
he hit
very
that ball
nice
good.
shot.
I know he couldn't see it in the side.
No.
Yeah.
But now he's perfect angle to get out for the 7.
Yep. And he should be able to clear this, or as they say in England and Berlin, since I saw someone was over there, he should have a very easy clearance here, as long as the trajectory doesn't mess him up.
He's perfect angle to get from the 7 to the 8.
Now, would you go to the rail, or you just stun this back?
I would go to the rail. It looks like he's drawn.
Yeah. Lefties seem to think differently. Oh, no.
Nope.
He did both.
See, now I'd go to the rail and back across for the 9 in the opposite pocket, but he'll probably just draw.
I'm just drawing this ball back. If I end up hitting the rail, cool, but I'm trying to go about the first diamond.
See, that's why I don't like to draw. Because you overstroke the ball. Now he's a tough shot on the 9.
Yeah, but he made almost the same shot on the 3 ball a couple minutes
And
ago.
he's shooting it in the side. That's what he's looking at.
He's banking it.
No, he's cutting it in the side. That's what he looked at.
Oh, he is cutting. Okay. The way he was jacked up, I was like, hold up. I do like cutting this because if you do hit it short, you still bank it.
Yeah, this is a two-way shot.
Yeah.
No matter which way you look at it.
Yeah. So oh,
And he's made it. That's center hole.
I thought he was going to hit that ball a little bit harder.
I thought for how he jumped up, I thought he missed it
Yes.
right away. But he hit center hole.
Well, I mean, you can only fit 3 balls in that side pocket.
Only. I think it's about 3.5 actually.
Yeah, it's just weird how when we're here, it looks huge. When
Yeah,
you're
when
down there shooting, it looks tight.
When you're
It's
going
not-
in at an angle like that, they don't look as big as they normally are.
No. All right, I can't mess with Rick. He got the pattern correct.
I want to get custom turtle racks that have the colors of the balls around the area where they're supposed to be so that you don't have to keep looking at the template.
Can they do that?
I mean, I've seen custom turtle racks for various events and stuff. The question is, how expensive are they? And we'd need a different set for the 10-ball tournament than we have for the 9-ball tournament. But
Yeah, now you're just getting into...
Now you're just getting complicated.
Yeah.
no, but I think it would be cool. All you'd have to do is throw the rack out there,
And
you wouldn't need the template sheets.
and not that this has anything to do with the turtle rack, but Rick said we have a racking template for 8-ball as well.
Yes.
I've never used it.
It's I actually I don't think we didn't use it last year.
Okay.
It'll be new this, but it's not. I mean, obviously, it's not ball for ball. It's just stripes here, solids here, because the individual balls don't make a damn bit of difference.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, come on, man. If I want to put the 9-ball there instead of the 11, let me do it.
Yeah. No, it's just a solid stripe pattern.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't care if you reversed the solids and the stripes in it too, just so long as one set of the balls met each of the patterns.
It probably follows a pattern that I use anyway.
Probably go 3 rails behind the 7 here.
Just
Keep the 1 on the top rail, like that.
That's a good shot. As long as it slows down, which is going to.
Bucky can kick off the back rail and kick the 1 up by the 9. Maybe get Rick with the 8. create some separation between the two balls. Bucky putting a lot of thought. Now it looks like he's going 2 rails instead of 1.
2 rails behind.
Yep.
Try and hit the bottom part of the 1. And you hit the
And
top
he's
part
selling out.
instead, yeah. You hit the bottom part of the 1, the cue ball comes back to the head rail from the angle, and the 1 ball is going to go
I
up
still
table.
like going to the to the bottom rail, 1 rail, and just kicking the 1 up towards the 9, and you trying to use the 8 as cover.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't get behind the 8, you're still leaving a lot of distance.
A lot of distance.
And plus the 2 balls on that side of the table as well. So it'd be hard for him to hold. Even if he made the 1, it'd be hard for him to hold for the 2 ball.
All right, I got to go play.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Still not an easy shot from the 1 to the 2.
No. But
Even
this
though
is the one.
he's-
This is the one I draw straight back, and I just hope I don't get hooked by the 6. Oh,
That's right in the hole.
I don't like it.
Right in the hole. In the drink it goes.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like going the rail first. One, you have such a small window there. With drawing it straight back, as long as you get past the 5, you're good.
Yep.
And if you're drawing that ball, you're good.
Now it gives Bucky an opportunity to just take this match and run with it.
Yeah. One little mistake like that can cost you in an alternate break format, especially with 2 players of this caliber.
Yep. And he breaks the next rack as well, so this mistake can possibly cost him 2 racks.
He's just... Now, I like spinning this ball 2 rails. Do you come straight up table?
Yeah, 2 rails is definitely the answer there.
It looks like he's going to go straight up table, but he also
Yeah.
missed it. See, I don't want to try and hold that ball. Just let the natural English go.
So I don't like using inside there because normally would get behind the 9.
Okay.
Trying to get to the 4 on the side or
Fair
5 on
enough.
the side.
Yeah.
If you go 2 rails and go for the 5 on the side, it's better because the 9 never comes in play. Because you're always going to be in the shot of the. You're always going to be in line with the 5 after you pass the 5.
That is, yeah. Unless you somehow get unlucky and get underneath the 9. But from that angle, that should never happen.
But he's left Rick a little weird here.
Yeah.
It's a thin cut to try and make it, so I think he's going to try and play some sort of safe here.
Yeah, 2 rails and try and actually end up going to be 3 rails. Put the cue ball behind the 6.
Yep.
Runs into the 5.
Distance.
It's still distance. He's still fine. Now on a bar table, that safe doesn't work. On this table, that's a really good safe.
I'd almost like to see Bucky bank this ball past the 6 because he could use the 6 as a 2-way shot. And I think that's what he's looking at. I think he's going to bank this ball back to the corner where the 6 is. And use the speed.
The only thing I don't like about that is where the 5 ball is. Because if you're using the 6 or the blocker, you're giving yourself a steep angle on the 5.
Well, even that doesn't matter because, he went for it all the way.
All right. So Rick has an opportunity here to hold serve.
Where is it going to stop?
No.
And he gets the lucky roll for the 4 to roll onto the 6 ball like that.
That's fine. Rick's just going to skim off the right side of it.
The 4 actually goes, in the bottom right.
Right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off the 6.
But he's not going to do that.
No.
People like us who, enjoy the excitement of the game would. But this is what he's going to try. He's going to try and put the cue ball right there. Probably about right there. Because he's going to thin off the 4. The 4 should stay almost right where it's at. And then the 6 ball is going to move up, and he can just block it right there.
Yep, and that's where he looked. He looked to where he could get the cue ball.
Yeah. Because he should know the only place the 4 ball is going to go here is closer to the rail near the 5. The rail that the 5's on. It's not going to go close to the 5, but it's going to go closer to that rail. So he's going to create distance. He just needs to stay under the 9.
There it is. Perfect.
Perfect. That's good.
So he's looking at the jump. See if he likes it. I don't like the jump here because of how close the 4 is to the rail. Easy to jump the ball off the table.
Very easy.
But we all know Bucky likes to swing
Oh, yeah.
with that bank.
And such a nice guy. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
always want to root for him, but then again, I'm never, ever rooting against Rick.
So we're going to possibly see a jump bank.
And honestly,
Put
even though,
distance between the 2 balls.
and while it's not the smartest shot, it is better than the kick. The kick has no positives unless you fluke a ball in.
And he made the jump bank. What a shot.
He hit that ball really good.
But he's still sticking on the 6 here. So he's not out of the woods yet. It's hard to hold that ball on the other side of the table.
He's going to cut the 5 in. He's going to try and get underneath the 7. He's not going to spin it enough, and
Actually, he'd probably be better off if he bumps the 7, because then you have a perfect angle on the 6.
Yeah.
So he might try and bump the 7 here.
I just thought he's not going to get it low enough, and he's going to stay above the 7. Oh no, he hit that ball so good.
This is what I was worried about. It stopped right in time.
Oh yeah, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's perfect now, just to spin out 2 rails. So he's going to use inside English here to go 2 rails into the middle of the table, as so.
Oh,
Don't get behind the 8 ball.
I was about to say, he went a little far with that.
He went a little far, but he's perfect here now.
Yeah. Now I don't try and draw this. I go forward
Nope,
still.
he's going forward,
Yeah.
definitely. There it is. Now he's pretty straight. Just stop it there and shoot it. I don't expect him to do anything fancy with this ball.
No. If it moves more than if it moves more than a foot, I'm gonna be surprised. So Bucky's gonna win this game, go up 2-1, and it will be Bucky's break.
And it's Bucky's break, so now it's tougher for Rick to come back.
Yeah. But at the same time, winning that game puts a lot of pressure on Bucky. Bucky knows he's in the driver's seat now. Now, if he makes a mistake, he no longer controls his destiny. Rick is going to have a little bit more hunger, knowing that any mistake that Bucky makes, he's now has to capitalize on it. So, we still have a long way to go in this match.
Yeah,
And,
race 7. Get your popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, do they have popcorn here?
This match is going all the way. He still doesn't know the pattern. He's got the pattern flipped.
Which honestly really shouldn't matter. But yeah, everybody's got to rack the same way.
It's easy once you do it once. All the even numbers on the right side and all the odd numbers on the left side.
Yep.
And the easy way to remember is once you put the 1 in, it's the maxed odd number besides the 9 ball, then it's the least odd number, and then it's the middle one.
So you just complicate things way too much.
I like to complicate things.
I've noticed.
Even in my pool game, I complicate it.
Trust me, I've noticed, and I've made so many comments about it. And the thing is, like, and I know you're not a kid anymore, but kids like you, Thomas, and even Nathan sometimes, I just want to like strangle you. You guys have so much talent, and I'm like, why is he doing this? And then it's like, oh, he hasn't seen this enough time to realize there's an easier way, and you still get out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Which is also something that annoys the heck out of me. You guys can play the most aggressive and wrong shots, and you make them because you guys have those young eyes.
So Bucky made the 1 on the break. He's got a tough shot here on the 2. Wonder if he'll thin it and go 3 rails, or if he'll just duck.
I'm putting this ball on the side. Yeah.
Yep, that's a great shot.
That's a really good shot. And that's everything Bucky's going to need to be able to get out here.
Yeah, because
The
he's got the
6-9.
6-9
Yeah.
sitting there.
So I'm just drawing this above the 5.
Yeah, a little bit of low left to keep it above the 5. You don't want to
Yep.
go in between the balls. There's no point in doing that.
No, you don't have to risk it if you don't.
Well, he's doing it.
Yeah. It shows what we know. There's a reason Bucky's playing and we're talking.
Yep.
It's his turn to play. So
Yep. And now I don't agree with that, but what do I know?
I don't agree with it either.
So he'll just roll this in and play the 5 on the side.
Yeah. Really light. Just get off the rail. Yeah.
As so.
And you can pretty much stop the 5 and play the carom, or you can draw it back and play the combo.
Yeah, however he likes.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm drawing back to play the combo.
Me, I'm just stopping it there. Oh, he missed it. He jumped up on that ball pretty bad, though.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, now he left Rick an easy 5-6-9 combo.
About to say that looks.
It's a little off angle,
but he has hit the bottom side of the 5.
Yeah, and then it pummels the 6 into the 9.
Yeah. He doesn't have a choice but to make this ball.
Well, they just called me, so.
Oh, you're playing Joey?
Yep.
All right, because all I heard was Korziak.
Yep.
Well, good luck, sir.
Thank
you. Beat him quick so you can join me back into the booth.
I'll try to.
All right. All right, so now that my co-host is gone, very nice, Rick. It is 2-2, and Rick now has control of the match again. All right. We got about 230 people watching right now. If I can get a couple likes, subscribers, talk to me in the chat room. I'm all alone in the booth now. So if y'all could keep me occupied, that'd be greatly appreciated. And let me know, who do you guys like in this match? Is it the owner operator of On the Hill Productions, Rick Scarlato Jr., or is it going to be the traveling man, the guy that I've been hearing about and watching and laughing at for a decade, Bucky? Oh, he had. I know he wanted to go to a softer break, but he hit that a lot softer than he wanted to. Hi, Josh from the office. Hello, office. All right, so Rick did not break the balls extremely well, and Bucky was left with a very tough shot. Missed it and has left Rick straight in. Rick just has to follow this up a little bit, and then he's going to have his option of what to do on the 2. If anything, you want to have an angle that's going to take you more up table than down, so you don't have to fight through all that traffic. But that is going to be good. And from there, he doesn't. He's not happy because he doesn't think he has the angle that he needs to go forward, but he has the angle that he needs pretty much to just jack up, draw back 3 or 4 inches. He doesn't have to go that far. All right, so he decided just to go forward about a foot. I don't like it. It's not that it's a wrong shot. I just don't like it because now you're just drawing straight back. Thank you very much for the like and the subscription. No, 3-point rule is not in effect. It's funny, I actually brought that up at one point and basically it's going to be too hard to regulate. We only have so many people on staff, and we can have 14 to 15 tables at once. And being able to say that balls didn't cross a head string, and we can't have different rules for the streaming table that we have for all the other tables, that's honestly just not fair. So we're just not doing a 3-point rule. Rick put a really good move on that ball. Really nice. Gave himself a good angle. You can just roll up, give himself a good angle for the 6 to be able to come out 1 or 2 rails. Me personally, I spin to the rail on the 6 to come 2 rails for the angle. And there's no reason why he shouldn't be out. Is Brett currently playing? I honestly don't know. I'm looking around the room. I do not see Brett, so I don't think he is currently playing. The racking system with the preset pattern, I know before I took my hiatus from the game, he had started using it. It's basically so no one could use their own pattern and get any type of one up on the competition or leg up on the competition. I do believe the 3-point system is in the Moscone Cup, but they hit the balls hard there. So I really, unfortunately for me, I've never had to worry about the Moscone Cup rules. I was in the running one year. I think I was 250th in points. So, I mean, I was very close. All right. Rick does get that. He is up 3-2. It will be Bucky to break. And let's see if Bucky can get it correctly. It makes me think whether or not he was racking correctly in his first 1 or 2 matches. Let's see how many matches has Bucky played. Bucky has only played 1 match. He played against Paul O. And he played very well. He beat Paul 7-0. Rick to get here has also only played 1 match. He beat Devin Chris 7-1. And the winner of this match, ooh, Bucky had a nice little break there. Going to have a shot on the 1. 2 is going to be right there. You can just follow forward. Table's wide open. And for a player of Bucky's caliber, it should be 3-3 in about a minute and a half. So we've seen Brandon Schuff beat Lloyd Boyard on the table. Eric Highland's going to be playing Dave Stanley. Dylan Spohr, who was in the booth with me, and I greatly appreciate him. I want him in the booth more often. Then again, I want a lot of the kids. They're not kids anymore. Nathan, him, Thomas, Shane, if he was in this tournament, but any tournament he ever wants to get in, he is more than welcome to join the booth. All of them. They're all up and coming. Most of them are not even up and coming. They're just here. They've already arrived on the scene. And I love watching all of them play, and I would love to hear them how they analyze the game and go through everything. Ooh, Bucky drew that back a little bit more than he wanted to. He's going to be off the rail. He's got to be really careful here. He likes to try and muscle these balls up a little bit, and when that happens, you overcut. So he's just got to do a smooth stroke. Just try center ball pocket and just get past the 8. He didn't do it. Oh, yeah, he did. All right, good. So, yeah, the winner of this match will be playing the winner of Mike Soleil and David Cooper. I don't know David Cooper. There are not a lot of people that I don't know, but I don't know David. So if anybody in the chat knows David, he is playing Mikey Soleil right now, and the winner of that match gets to play the winner of this match. The next match we are going to have on this streaming table.
Oh, Bucky.
Did not expect that. I mean, he was a little jacked up, but I just did not expect that. Who went as a first blind? Joey Korziak did. All right. Rick would have liked to have hit that ball a little bit harder, but he's still going to be fine. Just roll this ball in, and he's going to take a 4-2 lead with his break. So he's now going to have a commanding lead, as long as he can finish this rack out, which I will always expect him to do. All right, 4-2. Will be Rick to break. I'm willing to bet he is not going to break the same way that he did last time. I honestly don't think he meant to hit him that soft. It was just a practice stroke that he hit the balls with. That was just really soft. So in the same bracket as Rick and Bucky, I will be playing Christopher Funk. Which he is the one he was on the first match on the TV table today against John Francisco, and Chris is also the one who put me on the loser side in the Maryland State 9-ball bar box championship. The winner of our match will be looking to play Brett Stoudemire or Mark Nanashe. Then we have Thomas Haas and Nathan Childress, which unfortunately I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing. I will not be able to watch that match. Trevor Dents and Aman Khan, Matt Kroll, and Mike Matthew. I think that's going to be a pretty good match. Rick goes ahead, stays with the soft break. He does hit it a little bit harder. It's more of a pop this time. And in case anybody's wondering about a 3-point rule, that would still qualify for a 3-point rule. So in any tournament format, that would have been still a legal break. But it is 4-2. He has a pretty good shot on the 1 ball, and he doesn't have to do much for the 2. So he's going to draw this, stun this over to the rail. But Danny Mastermaker and Jeff Ball is going to be our next match on this table, and they will be fighting to face the winner of Jose Mendez and James Ward. He's trying to figure out where he needs to be, because that 5... The 5 goes by the 9 and the 6, I believe. So he wants to see where he needs to be on the 4 to give himself that angle. Or he could be banking the 5 and trying to carry him the 9. Or the smarter option would be try to play a safe off of it. He got a little bit lower than he wanted to be. Honestly, I think this could still be fine. That 5 goes by the 8 on the side. He's looking from there what he can do. Eric, why didn't you play today? I'm not sure if you answered that from someone else or not, but... and then, Brett is not currently playing because he is now standing right behind me. All right, so he does make the 4 in the side. Let's see what he decides to do. See what he decides to do on this 9 ball. Oh, 5 ball, but I mean, you guys may think I'm a little crazy, but I'm thinking about banking this 5 ball. And, one rail, bank it down table, and just leave the cue ball back. If you end up making the bank, you're on the 6. Oh, wow. And he get away with it? I think he might have gotten away with it. Yep. I don't believe the 5 goes in either pocket. See, I was thinking about carrying the 9 too, Jeff, but from that angle, it was a little bit more difficult than I would have wanted. But I do believe if I was shooting that shot, I'm going to carry him. I'm going to carry him the 9. If I'm going to go for a Hail Mary shot, it's going to be to win the game, not just to make another ball. So Rick thought that the 5 went through, and he went for it. He's up at the table. He sees it better than I do. So now he has a 1 rail kick. Now if he wants to, he can go 2 rails and try and kick behind it, which will actually bring the 9 ball into play and create more separation between the 5 and the cue ball. So I like going 2 rails at it. And it looks like he's actually going to agree. Ooh. Well, it did bring the 9 into play. Oh, wow. Bucky can see the very edge of the ball. So, yeah, but I thought he could make it, which he could, because I think did he overcut that ball? Yeah, that might have been all he could see, so I don't know if he could have made that ball. Who was there that beat you at Brews today? And thank you. I know me personally, I love sitting here and talking and watching pool more than I do playing the tournaments. No matter how deep I get, I love commentating. I love. Ooh, that was a very good shot. All right, I am trying to talk the owner of Brews, a guy that I call my father, and a great man, to get in the booth with me. His name is Tony Manning. He says if he can get 50 people in the comments to tell him to put on the headphones, he will put on the headphones. So we need 50 people. Just tell him, put it on. Oh, Molinaro was there. He said he might stay back behind and rob the tournament. But I heard there was not that many people there anyway. So if you guys would like to hear Tony get in the booth, you're going to have to tell him he has to get in the booth, because he's not just going to do it out of the kindness of his heart. All right, so Bucky wins that game. It is going to be 4-3 Bucky to break, but Rick still has control of the match. You got people who don't even know you telling you to put it on. Put them on. Look at that. They're from down in Florida. How is that for a name for a pool hall? Bang time? I love it. We're going to make a trip there. All right. All right, so he's going to go ahead and put on the headphones now. All right, so Brett and... Oh, hey. You have to listen to her. Oh yeah. Are you basically saying that you don't want to do what Bella asks? That's just rude. I do want company. Somebody come talk to me. Oh, Bobby Ambrose said you dumb. Bobby Ambrose. He wants to. Like he's tapping his foot. He's ready to go. Bucky makes a good break. Has a shot on the 1. It looks like you just roll forward, but the 2 does not go by the 7. So he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to put a little work in here. Now he can dig this ball in and try and come 1 rail in between the 6 and the 5. But he doesn't want to go too far. But he can't just roll this up. He doesn't have a pocket. There you go. 6 and the 5, and he almost rolled too far. Tony's just a little upset. He did not have the best tournament this weekend. And I'm saying that because he's already out. He's going to have to hit this ball good to cut it in. It's going to be straight right, come straight across the table. And he hit it good. But even with him getting out here, if Rick can keep having a good break, Rick is still in control of this match. So Bucky's supposed to be out here. He's supposed to be out here 99 out of 100 times. The other time there's an earthquake and it shakes the ball. That's pretty much the only way he doesn't get out here. They're saying you don't want to get in here because you want to go to Charlestown.
I got a place.
All the way from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Well, thank you for tuning in. Tony would like to say that as well, but he can't put the headphones on because COVID or something. All right, so it's going to be 4-4. Rick to break. And I really hope he messes up the pattern. Because if he messes up the pattern, I can mess with him for the rest of the day. They said you're worried about your hair getting messed up. His hair is actually pretty good today. Did you and Rick go to the same barber? Yeah. All right, so Rick's going to hit a little bit harder than he did last time, I believe, just to get a better spread. Ah, he's hitting so soft. All right. Hey, that's going to work, though. He's going to... Shout out to Indonesia. Hey, wherever you're from, I will shout out every single place. I'm happy the further we can reach. Oklahoma. I'm a big Thunder fan. So that and college softball. So I believe Oklahoma just won the Big 12 softball championships. I'm a big fan of Oklahoma. When do they chug the beers? When they get them? Finland. Never been. I will end up going one day when I do my world tour. It's a good shot by Rick. He overruns it just a little bit, but he's gonna be okay. He can just float this ball down. Bethany. I'm gonna say it's the same Bethany that I'm thinking of. That really good pool player. So many people want you in. Bethany just asked. Oh, look, everybody here wants you. Put them on. Put them on. Come on. All right, so Rick's just going to stun this ball in. He can cheat this pocket a little bit, give himself a better angle to get up table. Oh, I think we almost have him. He scooted a little closer. Now Rick just needs to pretty much put a stop shot on this ball. If he rolls forward an inch or two, that'd be best, but you can get away with just doing a stop shot. That's going to be perfect. Now, me personally, I still would like to be about an inch or two further ahead, but he controls the cue ball better than I do. So that's perfect. That's why he stuns that ball better than I can. I always hit that ball right into the point. So that's why I want an angle so I don't have to create the angle. He can create the angle and still control everything and be fine. All right, and he's going to go up 5-4. It will be Bucky to break.
You are not a $30 horse.
You went for 30? Oh. I was like, I thought I was a steal of the tournament. I went for 20. Yeah. It's just to my stuff. Yeah. All right. Bucky to break. He's been breaking them a lot harder than Rick does. But I think he's learned a little something from Rick. He took a little bit off. I don't think that 2 ball goes by the 6. I think he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He needs this rack. He can't allow. If he doesn't win this rack, then he's going to give Rick 2 breaks to win. And with Rick having the break out in the way he does, I'm not giving him 2 breaks to win. I can't. I don't think a lot of people can. Oh, he just lined up the 6-9. Yeah. So the out ball here is the 2 ball. He makes this 2 ball. He doesn't have to do anything. He can play a stop shot. You can roll it forward a little bit, but I'm just playing a stop shot. And then I'm going to make the 4, and then the 6-9, and I'm going to be on the hill. It's easier for me to say it here because I have no pressure and I'm in a booth. But I definitely expect Rick to get out here all the time. If anything does happen, it's going to hit long rail because he's going to be trying to force an angle to slide over. Ooh. He drifted that a little bit more than he wanted to. He's not happy. He's still going to be okay. He's going to come close to that corner pocket, but he's not actually going to get in the corner pocket. A lot of people try and hold this cut. You cut this long, you cut it to the big part of the pocket, and you're going to hit about where the end of the turtle rack is. Right there, perfect. And then you have the 6-9 combo. You're actually hitting the back side of the 6 to throw the 9 in because you have a lot of room. So if you happen to scrape the pocket on the rail on the way in, you're fine. I hit it good. So it is going to be 6-4. Pretty Ricky on the hill, and it is going to be his break. And just for you of those that are tuning in now, we will have Danny Mastermaker and Jeff Ball coming up at the conclusion of this match. And then maybe I can find someone that is willing to talk to me, not just sit in my booth and nod. I do appreciate the company. I mean, I never won't appreciate the company. And while I'm watching this, I'm trying to watch that match too. Mark Nanashay and Brett. I have to play Chris Funk, which he's the one who he beat me in the first round of the Maryland 9-ball at Brews last month. And then I had to win 8 straight. But the guy plays really good. So, but if I beat him, well, the winner of mine and Chris match plays the winner of that. The last time those two played about a couple weeks ago, Mark beat him 7-6. So, but if Mark's going to shoot balls into the rails like that 4-ball, I'm going to be playing Brett. Yep. See, I tricked you. I put the mic here, so when you talk to me, it's like you were talking. What up, Jeremy? He's soft break, but guess what? It's a legal break, and it's working. So, yeah. The only issue here, which isn't even an issue, is going to be getting the right angle on the 5, just so you don't have to do any work. You can play a stop shot here on the 1. You give yourself the angle to draw out on the 4. Go rail first on the 4 to come in between. He went a little bit further than I would have liked. That's still going to be fine. If he wants to, he can put inside on this or left as you look at it and shorten it up, or he can actually roll down 2 rails and put the 4 on the side, the opposite side. And that angle right there would be perfect for him to just roll in the 5, be on the 6. I mean, he has everything here that he needs. So I do expect him. For a second, Bethany, I was like, what sounds good? What did I accidentally say? Then I realized that 30 crabs and a few beers. Yes, that does sound absolutely delicious. Thank you for not inviting me, Jeremy. And this should be all she wrote. He can, just like before when we talked about it, he can either go 1 rail up, he can spin. I like to spin 2 rails for the 7-ball. And then from there, he's going to be fine. And it looks like Ricky's going to pull off what some would consider an upset by Fargo ratings, because Bucky is a over 700 Fargo. And Rick, as being a working man, I'm not saying Bucky doesn't work. So I'm not ever going to bash Bucky. He's always been so nice and awesome guy anytime we've ever met. But Rick, I believe, is about 650, and Bucky's a little bit over 700, I believe. So by Fargo standards, this is going to be just a slight upset. By anybody who knows both these players, they knew it was going to be a tough match all the way through. So I'm very happy that from the looks of it, Rick is going to pull it off. Rick moves the rack so that nothing can be in his eyesight, and he has nothing can catch his eye. He's going to be completely focused on the 9. And he's going to go ahead and pocket this 9 and win 7-4, which will be our biggest win on the stream table. And that's it. Oh, look, you saw that fist bump. Yo. I hope I got that. So, Rick has won 7-4. We'll be taking about a 10-minute break.